Finally. Okay, so what y'all don't know is like 2 weeks ago, we tried to record an episode, but we're both ladies in STEM on the move, working our asses off, and our hotel Wi-Fi's fucked us all the way up. But now we is home, and so let's introduce y'all to the one and only y'all. I mean, she needs no introduction. Detox. D.
Hi, baby.
Hi, baby.
Oh my God, so far so good. I'm so excited. Was any of that shit salvageable? Probably not. It was rough.
No, because mine. I was at this nice hotel too. Which, speaking of, I got to tell you this story, girl.
I like stories.
So I'm in New York. And I normally stay, when I go to New York, I always stay at the same hotel. And I feel like building up a rapport with the people there. You come in, they upgrade you for free.
Mm-hmm.
People are nice to you and shit. But I was doing this thing with this place, and they were paying me. They were being shady with the pay, so I kind of like had to stay at a different hotel. Anyway, long story short, I stayed at this new hotel, and I have my little jewelry box. I always travel with my jewelry, and I take it out of my bag and put it on the desk in my room. I come back the next day, my jewelry box is gone, and not my drag jewelry, my real life
your shit
is gone, and now so it's this whole investigation with like the NYPD. All this stuff, girl. I was like,
no, ma'am. Do you have insurance?
Girl,
is anything like super pricey?
Okay, everyone says that. I didn't know to insure my jewelry. Bitch. Everyone's like, girl, are you insuring your jewelry?
Okay, you're not adulting enough for me. You're not adulting enough for me.
I didn't know. Oh yeah, D, like my Cartier and shit. Like it's like gone.
You hear that, everybody? Send her some notes. Send her some notes in the fucking in the Cash App and the PayPal and the Venmos. To restock her shit.
Okay, wait. So do you have your jewelry insured?
I honestly don't have a lot of fine jewelry, so I don't have it insured.
You?
I know. I like all my designer costume jewelry because I'm a little weird, so I like all the weird funky shit. And I don't have a lot of I don't think I have any fine jewelry. I have some pieces from Tiffany and stuff, but they're like pretty basic silver and gold shit.
Really? Because when we think of detox, we think high class, expensive, opulence. But in jewelry, you're like, I'm not splurging on jewelry like that.
No, I'd rather have a nice kitchen and then weird clothes to wear in the kitchen. I lose jewelry all the time. I'm terrible. Like I lose shit all the time, Monet. I'm not even kidding. So it's like I don't trust myself with it.
Got you.
So y'all heard that here too. Send me some notes so I could go buy myself. We could go get a matching set, bitch.
I mean, but you do spend in clothes though. You have very expensive clothes,
baby. I'm still pretty frugal though. Like I like to go to the outlets a lot, which I literally just fucked up the Gucci outlet here in Chicago. Baby, I'll have to send you pictures. These boots, I got thigh high like leather, lace up. Sickening boots. I got them for $500, so y'all will be seeing me wearing those. But I also spend a lot on like the custom shit from those places too.
Yeah,
it's also nice to have friends.
So
because a lot of times they just send me things.
Yes, you're very high connected. Can we talk about? Okay, so when you first go, so your connections in fashion and all the things you have, did those happen before Drag Race, or they all kind of happen like with Drag Race, post Drag Race?
Most of it happened post Drag Race.
Okay.
Because a lot of that also, like, I started seeing people who I admire and like designer who are now friends who would like my shit or like comment on my stuff, and I would be like, and I would fan out, and then I would meet them, and then I would be like, all right, now we're Judy's. It's hard to not fall in love with me once you meet me. So then,
this is true. Everyone loves Detox. Like because you're just. Y'all, Detox is like one of the few last people who is like just a genuinely good person. Like when you meet her, there's no agenda. She's taking care of you. She's sweet. Like there's no, and especially for me, I can talk for me. Like before, let me talk from an place. My therapist is telling me. For me, like before Drag Race, they were like. I've said this on the podcast, a handful of girls that treated you like a rude girl, even though I was some nasty little local bitch. And
you were never a nasty bitch, though. You were always sickening to me.
Like Detox would come to my shows at Industry or at Hardware, and first of all, Detox walks in some opulent out of drag outfit, just big glasses, a full Gucci tracksuit, and walk into the stage slow, intentional, and cunty, and just throw $100 in singles at you, and you're like, oh shit. So Detox was always taking care of the girls before Drag Race, and it's just because again, when you're trying to get on the fucking show and you see girls who are legends in Drag Race and they come and they're like, all right, bitch, I see you. That validates your shit so much.
Well, I'm just obsessed with you and I loved you. You were one of my favorite shows, and it was like your show, Tina Burner's show, where like every time I was in New York, I was like, let me stay a few days and like go. Because your show was like, what, Tuesday or Thursday? Which one?
Tuesday.
And Tina's was Thursday or something like that. I can't remember. Yeah. So I was like, that's so weird that I remember that shit of all the random things.
That's so long ago.
Random things that I should remember that I don't. I know exactly what Monet's show used to be.
Yes, you sure did.
Monet and I went on a date once. It wasn't a real date, but we went to go see, what did we went to go see X-Men or something together.
It was an X-Men movie. I don't remember. Was it X-Men? Was it Dark Phoenix? No, it wasn't Dark Phoenix. Maybe X-Men Last Stand?
Maybe it was Last Stand.
Last Stand, I think, yeah.
It was funny, though.
I went to the theater in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And we went to go see it together, which was fab. But can we talk about this shrine behind you? Is this your Madonna shrine?
My little Madonna. I need to add all my stuff from the celebration tour to it. And I guess I had to get something at Bob's and put it back there, too.
Okay, wait. So what is the pink thing? What is the... Okay, yeah. Take us through each piece. Yes, I really do.
Okay, so this is a poster that a friend gave me from the 80s. This is my Polaroid that I got at the Madonna X concert.
Word.
This is...
Okay, wait, Polaroid, like you took that picture or they were selling Polaroids?
No, so she was selling Polaroids in the middle of the show, and then like whoever would go up there and bid on it would get the Polaroid. And so I got to like, that was my first kind of like interaction with her. And then of course, she was doing like 10 shows in each city, so I would go back every night and try to buy it again because we had so much fun. And she was like, she'd be like, girl, you got the Polaroid already, but come... One night she was like, her lace was lifting or something on the wig. She was like, well, since you're here, girl, can you fix this wig?
Word,
I was like,
for
yes.
real?
I was like, yes, mom, here you go.
And that's so iconic.
This is my old Dick Tracy Breathless Mahoney mug.
Word.
How cute is that?
Yes, so cute.
My little backstage pass thingy from Madame X.
You see, so
this
our
cute little
our
candle,
editor...
I can't remember who this is from. This is some candle. It's a Madonna candle. It's pink, pepper, and fig, and it was really great. But I burnt the shit out of it.
Word. Our editor, Jay. I think you met my friend Jay, the cute one, the short, cute one,
who was with you at Celebration, or no?
No, he wasn't. That was Ty, my sister. No, you met Jay a long time ago. You're like, Jay, cute.
Probably.
He's also a big Madonna fan. He's been to every Madonna concert ever. He's like obsessed with Madonna. And he was saying like this celebration tour, the one, the drop the Bob was on was no different. This is my first Madonna tour show I've ever been to, and I'm a fan of Madonna, but I think I was never like Madonna because my family's from the islands. We don't really listen to Madonna, but I can acknowledge like after going to see that fucking show and just to do it for 40 years, to me that's the crazy thing. Like to be like that girl for 40 years, I think it's kind of who's another artist that we can compare that to? I don't even know who else has been doing it that long and still doing it.
They're all dead. I mean, Cher.
Cher.
You know,
Cher.
And some of those old 80s rockers, but like I don't think that they've all had like the kind of relevancy as someone like Madonna.
That's the thing. Staying fucking relevant like her for 40 years. That shit is wild, you know? I mean, my one little thing was when I did the God Control video and I left the tour, and I was just gagged at how like y'all, when they say Madonna, she has eyes on everything in the show. Y'all saw in the video, I was in it for 0.2 seconds, but every single dancer, extra, everyone in the show, before the shoot, we lined up And Madonna walked batch east, went down the line to every person and looked at our outfits, said yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, change this, change that. Like every person. Like it wasn't like some assistant or the director. It was her looking at everyone's outfits, everyone who the camera would touch and approve everyone's outfit live in color. I was like, this is crazy. I was gagged at how.
I was on the couch. I was on a cruise. I was working some cruise during that video, and they called me to come and do it. And I was like, my sister was with me, excuse me. And we were like, how do I get a helicopter off of this fucking boat? Get me off of the ship.
You're like a Meryl Streep and Devil Wears Prada. She's like, get me home.
But I was so excited to blink and see you.
That 0.02 second cameo, it caused me so much agita with fucking Murray and Peter.
There was another Rue girl in it with you too, wasn't there? Or am I...
Carmen Carrera.
Mm-hmm.
We were both there. Yeah. Which was my second time meeting Carmen. See, that's my one thing about drag. I wish I did the Alan Chuck's cruises with all y'all girls. Like that era Drag Race feels so legendary, and I just wish I was a Rue girl then just to be part of that world.
It was wild. It was it was for sure a different time. But it was also like, nobody knew what the fuck they were doing. So everyone was still, it was still like a total experiment on everyone's end. Like all the new drag managers, all the producers of the big parties, all the like that, the cruise thing. The cruises were fun, but it was also so much. So much. Oh my God. Because the fans would just follow you back to your cabin and then like knock on your door randomly and like try to hang out. And I'd be like, bitch. And I'd come in like, you'd be like hungover and sweating and eat like at the buffet trying to eat before you get caught. And they'd just be like take that pic and coming up for selfies and shit. And you're like, I'm going to throw up. Get out of my face.
Oh, yeah. That does seem, that seems like that would be a lot. Because in my mind, like they had like the queens had like a special roped off section or corridor.
Oh, no.
That they would.
Oh, no.
They just had y'all exposed to the elements?
Yes, baby.
No. Okay, wait. So I wanted to get this too. So y'all, it is Pride. It's Pride season right now.
Unfortunately.
And Detox, can you please just talk to them about your schedule because they don't. The kids don't be understanding how crazy
they don't get it. And here's the thing: just because it's June does not mean that it's just June and then it's Pride is over. It's like literally every country, every state, every city has their own. I mean, Prides go from what? Like I think they start in like February in some places. Yeah. And they like the last Pride I think in the States is November, which is Palm Springs Pride, which is like the first or second weekend of November every year. Yeah. So it's just we're just getting into the throes of it right now. Last night I was in Albany, New York at this really adorable place called June Farms, which if you ever get the opportunity, they do like one big drag show a year for Pride. It was so fucking fun. Everyone was so cute. I had such a great time. The pay was really cute. They took such good care of me. But I flew back today. I literally just landed, got in the house, threw my computer on my desk, turned this shit on. And then as soon as we're done with this, I have to unpack, repack, and then I head back to the airport for a flight to the UK. And I want to kill myself. And that's just today.
That's today.
Just today, motherfuckers. So when you see a queen out there, make sure you give her put a note in the fucking cash app.
This Delta kid, I was just flying back from, where was I? I was flying back from Jacksonville. And bitch, I want to tell you, before the plane took off, I was...
Oh, 100%. That is me, honey.
Girl. And then we landed in LA, and that's when when the plane touched down, I woke up. And then as I'm walking off, he gives me this Ziploc bag full of treats on like a note, being like, Miss Monet, I can't believe that you chose my flight to catch your booty rest, but I get it. I respect the hustle. And here are some treats. Here are some treats for the road. And I was like, you know what? Thank you.
I do love that.
I appreciate that. It was very cute.
Can I tell you today, I almost slept through. I almost missed my flight. I got to the airport like earlier than I needed to be, and there was no lounge. And so I was like, okay, I'll just go to the gate and listen to music or whatever. And I knocked the fuck out. And then all of a sudden, I like woke up and I look and like the whole gate is empty. And I look at my clock, like we were supposed to take off at 9:49 or something. It was like 9:30 something. The door was closed. And then the guy who was operating was like, "Are you Sanderson?" And I was like, "Yes, please put me, get me on that fucking flight." So thank God that they hadn't pushed back yet. But everybody on the flight was like,
you walk in, everybody like,
I was like, excuse me, I'm just gonna put my things right here. But immediately it was like on my neighbor.
Girl, passed out, unconscious. My favorite, one of some of my favorite pastimes on Twitter is because you were known as a girl who would give Delta their business. You will air Delta out.
People hate me for it, but it's like, honestly, I need.
Okay, wait.
Let's get back to that. Let's take a break.
We'll get back. Let's take a quick break. We can talk about detox and our bones with Delta. Okay, we're back. Detox, talk to us about why Delta ain't making you feel diamond.
Well, first of all, Delta work is a cunt. No, I'm kidding. Anytime I tweet about Delta, everyone always assumes I'm talking about Delta work, which is hilarious to me. Anyway, so Delta, like, listen, when you travel as much as we do, and you know, you live in fucking airports, essentially, and things get messed up, and like when they lose my bags, or if I miss a connection or anything, like it all affects the way I work. It affects my mood, and I'm sorry, because I am a multi-million miler and diamond member. I feel like I get more help and more assistance if I can pop off a little bit. Luckily, they've been.
Wait, you're a multi-million miler?
Just 2, but still.
Work? No, girl, that's a lot, bitch. I think I am. I'm gonna look mine up right now. I'm like close to a million. I'm not a million, and I've been working girl. But that's to show you, girl. Detox has been put into. You have been pounding this payment. Yeah, I'm at 982,642 miles.
982,000. Listen. I'm not 2 million yet, but I will hit 2 million probably by the end of the month.
Work, bitch.
I think either that or sometime in July. Anyways, but so when Delta fucks something up, I feel like I have to, which is unfortunate because now I realize that I'll probably never be Delta 360 because I've complained so much on the internet. But when they lost an entire suitcase that had thousands of dollars worth of like custom Gucci shoes and things that I'll never, like vintage Mugler suits and everyone's like, well, you shouldn't travel with that shit. I'm like, well, it's my job. Like it's not like
it's work.
It's work. And of course, like when I get to a gig and something doesn't show up, but then I have to go spend money to go, put something together or like borrow things, which I always hate doing, to try and do my job. It's like people think that I like to just to bitch for the sake of bitching, and it's not really the case. Like the other day, I tweeted something about how I did this gig.
Like, in fact, this morning.
And it wasn't even like I wasn't complaining about Delta. I was trying to like find like some fag who could get me an upgrade because the gig that I did, they flew everybody except for me in business. And it was like, it was overseas. It was like 23 hours of travel. And they were clear about like no one was going to be in business. And then when I realized everyone else but me was in business, I was like, well, this is fucked up. And so I was like trying, I tried to upgrade myself and it was like, $6,000 to upgrade. And I was like, fuck that. I'm not doing that. But I still wanted to be comfortable. So I was hoping some queerdo out there could have been like, I got you, girl. Come on right up here. And that's what I did. But some bag in the comments was like, well, maybe if you book a first class ticket, you won't have to ask for an upgrade. I was like, get up off my dick.
Get out of here. Like, and that's the thing, like, I think you hit the nail on the head. Like, people like, this is our work, right? And we live so much of our lives on planes. Like, I looked at this statistic the other day. The average person gets on an airplane twice a year.
Yeah, no.
Okay? We oftentimes are like 3-4 times a week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, let's spend a lot of our lives on an airplane, so you want to be as comfortable as you can. And like, I know it's not bitching. Like when you have as much clout as someone like Detox has with Delta, because you've been with them for so long. You're diamond. You're a multi-million miler. Like, of course you got to use what you got to get what the fuck you want.
Right. I don't think it's like,
Like,
I don't think that's a problem. And I don't think that it's being grand or anything like that. Someone was calling me, sorry.
I don't think so either.
It's about being
I hear
comfortable.
what you're
And like, I want to be able to do my job and do it well and have a good time and do as great of a job for everybody out there. And also have a personality where I'm not like uncomfortable and irritable because I'm, didn't get sleeping in different hotel beds every night. Like I'm fucked. I'm old. My body is fucked. I'm exhausted. I need a new job. I need a new job.
I will say, after plane rides, the other thing that will it will change my entire mood on a gig is a shitty hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is the one thing I would splurge on. I would spend if the promoter is putting me in like a shitty hotel, I will spend my own extra money to be in a nicer hotel because that will change everything about me, right? Like getting shower. If I'm going in the hotel shower and I'm seeing hairs and crusties everywhere, I'm like, I don't even feel clean after I shower. And when I get back in my bed after the gig, like if I pull the cover back and these these white pillow sheets, pillowcases are like a little off-white, I'm like, no, like I just, it will fuck up my entire thing. So I will splurge but on flights, they're getting so fucking expensive. The fact that it costs $6,000 to upgrade to first class for overseas is crazy.
Wild. And then they didn't even book the ticket until like a week before the gig. And I was like, dude.
And that be the problem. It's like, I'm coming, book it months in advance so that it's not crazy expensive to get me to where I need to go so I can be comfortable and arrive and do your show, especially overseas when you're going to be tired as fuck and you got to come out and be on stage and like be that girl. Come on.
Mm-mm. And I had to be nice to them, and I was like, no. This is
but let me tell you something. Detox will advocate for the girls. So on Work the World, there was one time, because I was new to Work the World at that point, so I didn't really know, the power that we have as queens. I would just kind of like go with the okie doke and whatever they said I would do. I think it was like you, Kim, I think Latrice, and we got to, I want to say Copenhagen or somewhere, and they had us on this crazy schedule. Like we would get there, like we were on like first of all, normally they didn't have us on more than like 3 days at a time. Like we'd do 3 things, then a day off. But this time we were like going like 5 days straight, and then we were like getting in one place, and then it was one of those cities where we had to, like, we drove all night, then we couldn't even sleep through the night because we woke up at like 2 a.m. to get on the fucking ferry and then to check your passports. And it was like a crazy thing. And we got to the venue and then they wanted to move meet and greet an hour earlier. You and Kim were like, no, we are not moving the meet and greet an hour earlier. We're doing it at the set time. Like, we are here working 5 days in a row. We're fucking tired. And you guys are trying to change shit. Like, we're not moving it. And I was back there like, yeah, we're not moving it. But it was crazy, and it's girls like that.
You gotta like put your fucking foot down on those, especially those crazy tours that were like it was a lot. They were intense, and there would be like, and then days without being in a hotel, like in a real bed, being on our bunks, like no kind of space from each other, and then to like all the working conditions that we had to deal with.
Girl,
sometimes you just gotta say fucking no.
I mean, it's also that thing where, I mean, I know they tried it in New York, but I don't think it'll ever work, like a drag union. But I mean, I don't, so many cities have to like, yeah, we're going to start one. I don't think a drag union would ever happen, but I think it would be so necessary. But I think it would change to a lot how we all run our business.
It would. Yeah. Who's going to start it? You're like, not me. I'm like a baby. I can barely adult as it is, so it won't be me.
Yeah. I even having shorts on my jewelry.
Exactly.
I'm getting shorts for these bitches. No, girl, that's not gonna happen for me, girl. So something we had talked about a little bit on the last one that I wanted to just say here was you and Naomi were at Roscoe's and y'all were talking about the new season and seeing like your friends on the show and like doing it up. And I mean, because sometimes I see it online and stuff. People are like, oh, I want Detox. Detox, come back on the show. Would you ever do Drag Race again?
I will say I'll never say never, and I do kind of have an itch to do it again, and I haven't had one in a long time because for the longest time after All Stars 2, I was like, fuck them, never again. I'm good. But seeing Roxy on it and say like having so much time pass, and then like I think where everyone's always constantly evolving, and I think it's. And the camaraderie of the workroom and like being with a bunch of other queens is always so fun for me. So I don't know if maybe, yeah, we'll see how long how long it goes. I am enjoying that they're switching up the format a little bit here and there.
Well, I think that's the only way to get like winners, established queens to like be on the show is like, I'm not spending all this money in this package for y'all to potentially send me home second or third.
Right.
Like, it's a lot of going to this shit. So
well, and now that they're
I think
giving people like a stipend too, I'm like that's a huge assistance.
Yeah. Do you remember how much you got paid your original season? For season 10, we got paid $400.
Oh, I think that's what we did too.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I think that's what we did for season 5 and All Stars too. I think, yeah.
All Stars, they bumped us up to 2,000 to 2K an episode, but All Stars 4. But they did not give us like in the new seasons, like now they did not give us like a stipend for All Stars. They just paid us $2,000 a week,
right?
I mean per episode. Yeah, per episode. Yeah,
but that's a huge jump too, and a big difference, you know, because if you know that you're like,
from All Stars 2 to All Stars 4, that's big.
If you know that you're going to be making that money, it's like, okay, well maybe I can splurge a little bit on this package and then insure my jewelry.
Girl, I'll do a story time on my TikTok about it, y'all. But it's so crazy.
We want pictures. Post pictures on your story and be like, if you see a fucking bitch in Midtown with this guy or wherever the fuck you were.
It was Midtown.
Was it really?
Yes.
Oh my God, how did I know?
Yeah, Detox, how did you know? You know, I was like, anyway, I'm trying to like tell myself in my head, I'm like, you know, it's material.
It's just shit. It's just shit. You know, maybe it'll bring some joy to somebody, or maybe they really fucking needed it, and they just needed it.
Well, I hope but the karma will get them. Falls off.
Karma will get them.
Yes. Yeah, I believe in it. Do you believe in karma and shit like that?
I do.
Yeah,
I do. I think it's like, you know, I always like to try to be as positive and optimistic in life as possible, even though I'm like such a cynical and like pessimist at heart. I'm always like, oh my God, I'm one minor inconvenience. And I'm like, oh, I might as well just kill myself. Oh my God, might as well die. But that's just all fun and games for me. So I just try to put as much good out into the universe, and hopefully it all comes back to you. There are times where I'm like, what else, God? What? What more do you need from me? Non-existent person in the sky?
What are you waiting for?
But it's also funny because then he's like, there's people who I know or people that I see, and I'm like, that person's fucking rotted. And then I'm also like, I see a little demise here happening, and that's God getting you.
I always wonder, D, because you have, you're so family oriented, and you have the beautiful home and stuff like that. Would you ever, or are you into children? Like, would you have your own kids?
No.
Oh.
No. No. For a while ago, like, I don't know, when I was younger, I could always kind of see myself with like a partner and like a couple kids and how cute that would be. But honestly, like being so close with my sister and my brother and like being able to spend time with their kids, I'm like, I'm kind of cool just being like the weird eccentric aunt.
Got it.
I'm cool because I get to spoil them, and then
none from your loins.
Right. I had my tubes tied.
I mean, I feel like if Detox, you'd be you would be like the cool mom on the block. You would be you're the cool mom.
I mean, I am mother, and I am.
Yeah. You are.
You know how I am on tour and everything. I'm definitely like a fucking mom, and I enjoy that. But I like, I feel like I like to do that with everyone else, and then everyone else's kids, and then be cool.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you're
because
frozen.
You and your sister live close to each other.
You're frozen again. God damn it. Is it you or me?
Oh my God. Okay, you're back. You're back for me. Jacob?
Okay, you're back.
Yeah, she's been freezing for me.
Oh yeah, I think you keep freezing a little bit, but I think we're good now.
Yeah.
Can you hear us, D?
I can, yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay, good. Okay, we're good.
Oh my God, I was having PTSD. PTSD.
If you were to go to Drag Race, are you gonna be? Oh, let's take another break, and we'll talk more about.
That was such an abrupt.
Thank you, Jacob.
Right.
Hey everyone, if you know me, you know how much I love going to concerts and events. I really, over the past 2 years, I've been doing a lot more of it and I'm very happy. Like live music is back and we need to embrace her. When I saw SZA, my girl, performing live, I saw her twice last year, y'all. She was so good. The atmosphere was dope. The vibes, the rest of the fans, like we're all there on one accord to support our diva and it's everything. This year, I'm going to make even more memories. Maybe go see some Meg Thee Stallion. And to do that, I'm going to get my tickets from Game Time. Game Time makes getting tickets for concerts and events faster and easier. Even if you don't buy tickets right away, I've noticed that on Game Time, the prices go down when you get closer to the event. I was browsing through Game Time recently, y'all, to see what shows were coming up and concerts, and it's very user-friendly. Walking you through the experience, you simply open the app, you browse through the events, and you pick the one you wanted to attend. The best part, the deals you find are amazing, especially the last-minute ones. One of my favorite features of the Game Time app is the seat views. You can get a panoramic view from the seats you're going to be sitting in before you buy it, so you know what to expect. Plus, with their lowest price guarantee, you can be sure you're getting the best deal possible. If you find a lower price, Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference. And their ticket coverage is top-notch, offering flexible customer service policies like event cancellation protection and job loss protection. Take the guesswork out of buying concert tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code RIVALRY for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code RIVALRY for $20 off. Download Game Time today. Last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. Are you tired of seeing blank profiles or endless torsos on dating apps? Y'all, let me tell you something. I have been through the ringer when I was a woman of the world. Just seeing profiles, and you can't really get a sense for the person because you don't see much besides a little nip or a little something. It's terrible.
Baby, I want to know what you look like. I want to know what I'm getting myself into. I need to see a clear picture of your face. Now, Archer is a dating app for gay and queer men where every profile is selfie verified and everyone shows a face because dating shouldn't be that mysterious.
Between dating and hookup mode, Archer gives you multiple ways to find connections, and features like prompts and tags allow you to share more about who you are and what you like.
And they just released a new feature called Communities where you can join group chats with other guys who have similar interests or are going to the same event.
So whether you're looking for friends, fun, or finding the one, download Archer today.
Archer? I just met her.
Okay, but I'm sorry.
Just go through puberty. Hold on, I'm turning my Wi-Fi off on my phone just to make sure. Oh, I'm not connected to it. Never mind.
Okay. So in this multiverse where you do go back to Drag Race, are you getting custom looks made, or are you, because we know you got the pull and the connections, or is she wearing custom mugler and all the girls on the runway?
Well, I feel like that's very part of the brand of D is to always, have a little bit of, and especially now that I have more relationships with different houses, I think that's, it would be great to have a custom Fendi going down the runway on RuPaul's Drag Race. So who knows? Kim, I'll be reaching out to you very soon, Kim.
You know what? I always wanted to go to be a part of Fashion Week, and so I've never been the kind of girl who was invited to Fashion Week. I've never. I got a publicist. My publicist this year. My old publicist. I went to New York Fashion Week, and I didn't go to any like crazy shows. I went to a few, and I have to say, I don't think. I know a lot of girls y'all live for. I did not like the Fashion Week. It is so hectic.
It's hectic.
And even when, oh my God, even when I was invited to the show and I had like a seat, you're sitting there, everyone is close. Like, it's just, I was like, oh my God, is this what, I mean, again, because I guess I'm not a fashion doll like that, but I was like, I don't find this fun. You like Fashion Week like that?
I enjoy going to the people who, like, the ones who I have close relationships with. I like going to support them because it's mainly like the dinners and the after parties and like those things that are really fun, and then spending time with them.
Yeah, I didn't do none of that. Maybe if I got to do that, I would like it. I just only got to go to shows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, you ain't doing it right then, baby.
Girl, my old publicist, girl, don't even get me started.
Oh,
bro.
name them.
Like, okay.
Name them so we know who to avoid. They know, and you know what you did.
Yeah, it was like, but I was seeing like even pictures of when Beyonce and Mama Tina,
Uh-huh.
they went to go see her nephew in that
And
show,
they're
and
like,
even Beyonce sitting on the front row, like I was like, oh, if that's Beyonce, there's literally not even a tiniest bit of hope for me to have a comfortable seat at a show.
they're not comfortable, you know, and
Yeah.
and it's, you know, it's funny because it's like, it's so much money and so much work goes into it for, you know, typically like a 12-minute show sometimes. And it's usually hot. It's usually crammed.
Hot.
And then everyone's like, you know, clamoring around to try to get seen and try to get attention and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
I like showing up a little late. I do. That way I can like wait for all the fucking congestion and everything to be out of the way. Then I just be like,
yeah, like it's like wild. I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. So me and my new assistant Ty, we're like there, and you know, and I'm in this like leather skirt and this leather jacket. Also, I'm a big ass lady. Okay, so all these like models and real people, like y'all see me next to like real women like Detox, and they're like, oh shit, Monet is a big bitch. So like
I'm a big bitch
Detox
too.
and them, they're like, no, girl, you're sample size. I am a big.
Honey.
So
Thank
Detox,
you.
you are sample size, girl.
Not with this post-COVID ass, honey. You ain't seen the ass. This post-COVID body is a little interesting.
Well, it's delicious, and so and to see me among these like models and all these like normal people, and my big ass is stuffed into this 2-piece leather thing, and wearing this long human wig. I'm sweaty and gross, and everyone's like trying to take pictures, and I'm all self-conscious that sweat is dripping down my neck. I'm just like,
It ain't for me.
I can't. It's not for me. I'm not that girl. And also, from some other girls, like, you know, I've heard like they just spend so much. And yes, the designer addresses you, but then they're spending so much to fly yourself there in hotels.
Yeah, because a lot of times they don't handle like your accommodations and everything.
Right.
So I mean, it's you just have to decide whether or not it's for you, and then you have to make the most of it. Like, you know, plus the swag is always good. You know, it's fun.
Yeah.
I haven't done Fashion Week in a hot minute though.
Maybe if I got a chance to maybe do like the Paris one with like more of like the super high end designers, maybe I would like to do one of those maybe once, and maybe after I drop 10 pounds, I can be a little more, you know, maybe I'd love to go to do that just to like see that and experience that world. But I don't need to do another New York one again.
Maybe we'll go next year. How about that? Let's go together.
I mean, listen, if you can get me invited, I will show up, girl. But I don't think they're looking at me to come. Is my thing. I don't think Kim, I don't think you're looking for me, but I'm interested if you want me to come.
Honestly, like, so when Kim does his like men's collections for Dior and during like men's fashion week or whatever, those are always really fun because I feel like it's less pressure to like be like to fight for attention or to like be extra cunty or whatever, and the parties are always so amazing and so much fun, and that's why I go.
The men's, I mean, so wait, so you're saying like the men's one is a little less cuntier than going to the women's wear one. Got it.
But women's wear is always fun though, because it's like, you know,
right, yeah,
because we're ladies. We're big ladies.
Do you remember when we were working for Europe and we were in Italy, and this is when Violet let all of us know that her Prada friends were coming, and we're like, okay, girl.
Remember how extra she was that day? Everything was like,
girl, extra. And I'll never forget it because we did that show, and then she was wearing her fucking Louboutins, and in that one opening number, she was doing her little thing, walking on the thing, and her heel got caught in the stage in a hole, and we were like, that's what you get, bitch, with all your little Prada extraness. Karma's a bitch. And her heel got caught in the thing. And then we get done with the show. And y'all, there's a green room after the show for us, the talent and people and the crew working the show, for us to have like a meal after the show. Bitch, we go down there to the thing, and it is just full of Violet's fucking Prada friends. We're all looking like gremlins after the show. We just took over our drag. We're hopping on, you know what I mean?
Trying to get our little buffet catering, just like...
Exactly. And Violet is just there holding court with all her friends. And
just
Detox was like,
just in a gaff, and of course it just,
Yes. And I think it was Aquaria popped on. She's like, no, Violet, we need to. It was like a whole drama, but I miss those days. I love the drama.
I do not.
I love it.
You do love it because you're never part of it, so you like to just sit and be like. And then what did she say? Then what'd she say?
But people like Detox and Aquaria, y'all don't be having it. And you know what? Detox is iconic. Had done the tour. Aquaria just won, but I was like, let me sit my miscongeniality ass back here, just shut my fat ass up and eat my pasta, and let the big dogs handle it. I love it.
Oh my god, what was it? There was like one day Aquaria and I got into. I think it was the day that you were really, really sick. You remember you were like so sick and you had, and then you had to, and then we all did like we painted ourselves like whatever color we were representing or something.
Oh my god!
And I was running behind, and for some reason like Aquaria and Violet got it in them. They were like, well, we're gonna be the first in line at the meet and greet, and then take so much time so the other bitches have to like so I specifically would have to wait even longer because I was running a little behind, and I was always yelling at them for being behind, and it was like my day to be behind. And they were taking their fucking time, and I was like, y'all, and then afterwards I think Aquaria and I got into a screaming match about it.
I love that shit.
And you poor ass, you were just like just dead, freezing and boiling at the same time, trying not to die, and then had to do that show.
That was also those days when Brandon Voss of Voss Events, he used to be on the tours with us, and he used to travel, and it was just I miss those days. I do. I love that shit. I think it's good.
We had fun. We
did. So I will also check a temperature on this. I know. Do you watch shows like Traitors? Did you watch Traitors?
I did.
Season?
Yeah. Whenever Pep got on, and I watched all the original seasons from the UK. Then I watched the 2 seasons from the States or whatever. I think there was 2.
Yes.
And I fucking loved it. And now Bob's on this season, right? Bob's on the new season.
Bob is on this coming season. Yes. Yes. Would you ever do a show like Traitors?
I would totally do a show like Traitors. I also really like The Circle.
Circle is good. I haven't watched it in a long time though.
I watched this like latest season, and it was kind of a letdown. Like I loved last season, but this latest one I was like, eh. But Traitors is really cute. I could totally see myself doing something like Traitors.
I can see on a Traitors.
Yeah, and I've never I'm not a Big Brother girl, or a Survivor girl. Like I feel like I kind of like missed the boat on that, and now there's like so many things to catch up on. But
Survivor is good, girl. But I cannot see you doing Survivor.
Oh hell the fuck no, baby, no.
I could not see you doing a Survivor at all. No.
Naked and Afraid, honey. I would quit mid helicopter drop. I would be like, no.
Y'all better come in here and give me these parachute, girl. I'm not take the parachute off of me. I ain't doing it. Yeah, I binge Traitors too. The UK seasons were so fucking good.
They were so good.
So good. Season 1 of America with fucking Cirie. Cirie ate that shit up. Such good gameplay. The way that she fooled them hoes to the bitter end, and they all was like, there's no way Cirie is, sorry, spoiler alert, y'all, spoiler alert. There's no way Cirie is definitely a faithful, and she ate. Cirie fucking ate.
See, that's my thing is I'm not a good liar. So I feel like I wouldn't be able to like, if I were a traitor, I'd be like, no, I'm a traitor, you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel like I would be terrible at it, but I feel like it would be fun just to wear the fun clothes.
I would be out dressing Alan.
I'd be like, what you got on today, babe? Come on.
See, that's for me. If I was ever get cast on the show, I was like, for every round table, I think I would want to do it in drag, but it depends on how much time you have. I would just come in there, sitting out there in a sickening look, just holding. Oh, I would. That's what I want to do if I got
right
for
just
sure.
Nasty
Pussy girl. Yeah, I would live. I was very jealous. Potato, please.
Where's Potato? Let me see Potato. Potato, come here.
Potato.
Where he at?
Potato, come over here, girl.
Fuck
This dog is
Fuck
on.
that dog.
Girl,
Karma, Potato.
I was very jealous because I want to go on a vacation with you so bad. Because you, Willem, Gina, and some other girlies went to PV.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, oh, that looked like such a good time.
It was so fun. We do that trip every year. My sister and our friend Matt Flynn have birthdays a week apart, and so Matt always has like this timeshare and Punta Mita, like which is like maybe 45 minutes north of Puerto Vallarta, and so we'll go and we'll spend like a week at the little vacation home, which is a beautiful villa. And so every year we hop around to different villas just to like try them all out. And then this year was super fun because Willem came for the first time. Gina came for the first time. We were like begging Gina, like, just come for the weekend. And she had such a good time. Yeah, we have to go on vacation together.
G, next time y'all are planning something, just please send me a little, girl, I don't know where you at, but FYI this, I will make time. To be on a vacation with you, I would just love, because we're both, you're a Gemini, D? No.
Yeah.
Gemini. So, which is not a water sign, but you love water.
I love the water. You too. I saw that snorkel and twerk video.
Girl, I love the water. So I just want to be on a vacation with you in a bottle of water, drinking and having a good time.
Maybe let's do it.
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna be in Hawaii in October for a week.
Okay, October. I'm literally, y'all, I'm taking the time to look it up right now because I'm free in October.
It's like the October. I think it's the last week of September. Last week of September until the 2nd of October, I believe.
Bitch. Oh, I'm in Minnesota. I'm in capital. Fuck.
Girl, fuck Minnesota.
But, yeah. But I think there is some wiggle because I have some time after. We'll talk after the thing. But I think that work. I love Hawaii. I went to Hawaii last year. I went to Hawaii last year and I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
I went to Honolulu first and then went to Kauai for a few days.
I haven't done Kauai. I did Honolulu like years ago because I went and did that Scarlet gig. And then a couple years ago, I went to Maui with my sister and the kids, and it was beautiful. I think that's where we're going this year too. I'm not sure.
I've never been to Maui. I would love to. I heard Maui's very beautiful. The thing about Kauai, I love Kauai, but Kauai is not for partying. Kauai is literally just for relaxing.
Oh, same with Maui. Maui is very chill, which I love.
Work.
Because baby, I party enough for a living, you know. So it's like, and I'll still like have a good time in Kiki. At the house.
Yeah, same.
But literally, that's what I loved about the Mexico trip is like we literally just sit around, we eat, we get drunk, we play board games, we play dominoes, and get in the pool and do nothing.
That's what
Baby, I turn that phone off. I don't connect that shit to the Wi-Fi.
Word.
I say she is out of office.
That's what I don't understand. People be like, like say some of other friends who are not, like who do this for work. When they go on a vacation, they want to like go out and turn up every night. I'm like, girl, no, that is so much what I do. When I go on vacation, I want to just relax, like at a nice villa with my friends and stay in. Like, I'm not trying to go out to the club every night and turn up at the club. Like, if it's like a 5-7 day thing, maybe one night I can like say that I'll do that with y'all. But for the rest of it, I just want to be lazy and stay in my fucking side tie bikini, go in the pool, and just have fun. Like I don't want to go out of the thing.
I know you're gonna be really jealous about the trip I'm taking today. Actually, I'm going to my friend August Gutty he's turning 30, and we're celebrating his birthday in the UK. So like he's flying a ton of us out there to celebrate his birthday, and we're staying in this beautiful like palatial estate in the countryside. It's very Saltburn. It's like very much.
Girl, be careful, bitch.
I said I want to die. I'm good. I've made peace with it. but you know it's gonna be fucking extra as hell. So it's like every night is a formal dinner. And it's like all like clay pigeon shooting, horseback riding, all this other stuff. So I'm like, now I'm like, I have to go unpack and then repack for all this shit. And I'm like, what fucking looks am I bringing that I'm gonna like, that I have to, because you know I have to stunt and be sickening the whole time. And I know it's like a week-long vacation, but I'm also like, oh, it's gonna be probably more work than my entire Pride season has been. I'm gonna be like making like 5 costume changes a day.
That sounds so fun. Like I've never done anything like that. Like the clay shoot. See, that is money. Okay,
that's what I'm saying. I was like, do I want to take a week off of a Pride season of making money, or do I want it?
Yes.
I said absolutely.
That sounds
Sign me
so
up.
Good.
You better hop a flight. Let's go. I'm like, I thought I had a +1. No.
You've also been robbing us of your Amor for Gemini posts. What are we gonna do without your Gemini?
Are they not on there anymore? I don't know if they're. Did they somehow?
We don't see them often. But before
it was daily.
We used to get them more.
It was daily.
It was daily.
Raja and I both. That's why everyone would make fun of us, because we're old ladies. We don't know fucking anything about technology. And it was like back in like the earlier days of Twitter, when it was like this automated thing that would just do it and it was like something that I thought I was only seeing, and then it became a whole thing. So I don't even know if they're still up there anymore. I don't get a daily okay from Bianca Del Rio, so I don't. So I'm assuming that they're not work generated anymore, and for that I'm sorry.
Okay, well, in the last 10 minutes of the pod, we asked our Patreon to ask if they had any questions. We have a few questions from our patrons that we were going to ask you.
Oh, Lord.
This is from Justin Main. If you could choose one type of heel and silhouette to wear for the rest of your drag career, what would it be?
I love a pump. I love a nasty pointy toe pump. I love it. It's something, it's like so 80s and I have a beautiful arch, so I think that my foot looks really great in a pump.
You have great feet.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that they have great feet, because I do have toe-like fingers. Me and Raja are very similar in the fact that we have foot hands.
Girl, same. Girl, I want to get mine done.
I'm like, how do I do that? Like, what can I get Ozempic for my toes? Does it shrink? Does it shrink the length of the toe?
I found this doctor. He did you know Tokyo Styles.
Yeah.
The Tokyo Styles had, bitch, it looked like Thor took his hammer and beat her fucking toes into her shit was fucked. So, but she posted this journey. I mean, girl, it's on her Instagram. Her feet were woo.
Uh-huh.
But she found this doctor, and he like when I tell you her feet went from that to fucking gorgeous, I was like, so I hit that doctor up, and he's in LA. No, he's in Florida, and I'm gonna go to him to do my feet.
Shut the fuck up, for real. Send me that, because when I tell you I have the feet of an 80-year-old woman, because I've sprained my ankles so many times. I have like those little spider veins all over my ankles, all over my feet. My arch is gorgeous, but my toes are fucking jacked. So I want to sell my fucking feet pictures on OnlyFans or whatever, and have people buy me Louboutins. I want to be able to fit in a Louboutin. I have a narrow foot and a high arch, but I still can't fit into a 42 in a Louboutin. That's fucked up.
Oh, really? You can't?
No.
Oh, I thought you were one of the girls who was able to get all those because you have like those perfect lady feet.
No, I mean, if they made the sickening ones in 43s, which I know they're starting to do them, because they run very narrow. They run small.
They were narrow.
Yeah. Gucci are perfect for me. They're like the perfect fit for me.
Word.
But now,
girl, the only place I can get shoes is
Only Maker, baby. I know.
Only
I get a lot of shit from Only Maker too, because they're comfortable and cheap.
Yeah, they're
knockoffs.
And only recently I started using FSJ too. FSJ, they're a little dicey. Like you order something and it'll be showing up a completely different color, but they're decent. Another one is from Kit Churchman saying, "What is your biggest personal achievement? What is your biggest personal achievement in drag so far?"
This podcast.
Girl, no.
I don't know. That's hard
You've
to
done
say.
So much, though.
Yeah, because
so
I feel like I've been so blessed, and I'm so lucky, and I've been so rewarded for doing something that I love so much. I'm a very, very lucky girl. And so it's hard for me to like pinpoint a specific event. I mean, obviously like getting on Drag Race and whatever, but I think it's mainly like the connections that I've made, the people who I've met, like I've met like some of my childhood idols, and never in my wildest dreams would I have ever imagined like to meet Madonna or to become friends with Robin or like, you know, become friends with these designers that I've befriended over the years. And that's wild to me. So I feel like, you know, it's not necessarily like an achievement, but it's just like something that I think that because of my hard work and my dedication to what I love doing so much has awarded me amazing opportunities, and it's not lost on me.
I always forget you're a huge Robin fan. I always forget that. Yeah, she loves it all.
She's
oh yeah, this is a good one. Would you Detox? This is from Maya N. Detox, your home is fabulous. Would you ever consider doing a home tour video? We would love to see it.
Honestly, yes, but once it's done, like I've stopped work on it because the renovations of my primary suite were so fucking traumatic that I've just been doing little things here and there, and I'm about to start work on the kitchen finally. So once I get to a space where it's like more complete, 100%. Right now, fuck off. Yeah. Right now, I just want to light a match to it and collect on that insurance. I probably shouldn't have said that though, because now they're gonna come after
me. Yeah, I want to do a home tour. Bob is so adamant. He's like, Monet, I'm telling you, you do not want to do a home tour. Someone is going to see something and know where you live. And I'm like, I don't think anyone is going to notice something and like come to my house.
They
I'm
are
like,
wild,
maybe
though.
They will.
Some of these bitches are fucking crazy, and a lot of them don't have boundaries, so you never know.
Yeah.
Mind you, it's just me out there like throwing pebbles. Love me.
Like fucking, oh my God, what if I get like a fucking baby? Did you see the Baby Reindeer show on Netflix?
Yes.
What if I get a fucking baby reindeer?
I have a baby reindeer. I have a baby reindeer.
No, you don't.
I do. Yeah.
No, you don't.
So, and it's my sister was like, you have got to watch this. And then I watched it and I was like, fuck you. It was so triggering. And in so many regards, like the sexual assault was very triggering. You know, having his baby reindeer was very triggering because I have a girl, a fan, who does that, like to this day, still emails multiple times a day. We have a restraining order against her. I think I
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I think I'm almost certain she's been in my home. And this is like right when I moved to Chicago. She moved to Chicago because she found out I was moving to Chicago. She's wild, and I know she's very troubled, and she's got some issues, and she's in and out of institutions, and I have sympathy for her, but you know,
yeah, but still,
yeah, she thinks we're in a relationship, and that we've, you know, we met at DragCon, and that was her first date. She considers that our first date, and
what?
It's wild. It's wild.
Gaggy. That is gaggy.
Claims to have had several abortions of my children. So, like it's. Opens credit cards in my name.
Shut the fuck up, D. That's crazy.
It's wild.
Oh my God. Sorry. I didn't mean to trigger you by
I know. I'm like, did you see how much meters? Like, I'm sweating now. I'm like, oh God. And now she's going to hear this and she's probably going to jerk off to it.
Oh my God. Okay, let's move on. Fuck, God bless her. Move on. This is from Bree Fo. This is a good question because this is something that really made me fall in love with D2. Detox, I need to know, where did your love for R&B music begin? I still remember seeing her in the comment section of the verses during COVID days, and have seen her make mention of one of the R&B tunes at the 90s, and I would love to know more about your nostalgia for R&B music, the genre, which artists, which genre, which in the genre artists you flock to, past and present.
I love R&B. I love R&B. I love 90s hip hop. I'm a 90s girl, you know?
Yeah.
And there's something about fucking Anita Baker that sends me. There's something about Sade that sends, you know, we would share dressing rooms all the time, and Monet would always be like, what are you listening to over there? And I know every fucking breath of it. I know every
song. Does, girl.
I love it. It's so funny. Somebody
Violet is like next door pumping some like electronic demon music.
And I'm like, no, I didn't love her. I don't don't know where it came from. It's just like my
Okay.
dad always had a really great record collection, and he loved a lot of like old soul music, and obviously like R&B is so like in that wheelhouse. And I don't know, I just loved Sade. I loved Anita Baker. I still do. Who else do I like? Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan.
Through the fire.
Okay, what about present girlies? Are you into the new girlies, or are you more of the 90s girls?
I'm an old school girl. Like I don't really listen to a lot of modern music, and I probably should, because they're, you know who I really love, Leanne LaHavas, who I don't, she's a little bit more like folky kind of R&B.
But I don't know who she is.
She's amazing. Like I can't remember what the title of, like I think it was her debut album, but I fucking played the shit out of that. And I think she just released a new album maybe last year or two. But her voice is just incredible. Who else do I really like right now? I can't remember.
Tyla?
No, see, someone else asked me about Tyla, and I'm probably sure that I know some of her songs, but I'm not.
Make Me Sweat.
Oh yeah,
Make
obsessed with that one, and I've heard a
That's
couple
right.
of her other tracks, and I really like those too.
Yeah.
But I'm like an old school
two
girl.
more. Two more. I saw a TikTok of this is from Aaron Boisvert. I saw a TikTok of Detox professionally de-escalating a conflict backstage with another performer. Detox, have you always been able to create a comms resolution, or is it something that you've learned to do over time?
It was the Drag of the Year.
Yeah.
I don't know this video. I watched it after this.
I haven't. I've seen the TikTok, and I haven't seen the actual series, but it was during Alaska and Lola LaCroix's Lola LaCroix.
Lola LaCroix. Yeah, something like that, yeah.
During their Drag Queen of the Year pageant. And she was being a fucking cunt, to be honest. What? And I there was one point where I was literally like taking the microphone off and leaving, and then we had like a moment where we came together, and I was like, "Girl, you just need it's a stressful situation, and I get that, and I understand that.
Yeah.
But how you react is also a choice." And she was reacting in certain ways that were making everybody on edge, and I was like, you're either gonna like ruin the evening for everybody and yourself, or you can like take a fucking breath and step back and look at it like with an optimistic point of view. And I feel like I've always kind of gone into situations like that. You guys didn't. I haven't seen the show, so I don't know if they show like exactly all of the things that were going down, because we did get in like a screaming match. Because I was like, it was the only way that I could get a word in edgewise, is to like, okay, let me step it up a little bit, which I hate doing. And I was like, if you just fucking listen and breathe, and hit my vape, have a sip of my cocktail, do some breathing exercises with me. It's gonna be a fierce night. Just know that, and breathe a little bit. But sometimes I feel like as soon as she sees cameras and like and gets into like, I think she thrives in that kind of environment. And I think a lot of people in our industry kind of thrive in that kind of that energy, or they feel like they thrive in that energy. And it's like sometimes it's not the best for you, and it's definitely not the best for the people around you. So calm your tits out there, kids.
I'm gonna look this up. I gotta see that. Wait, so they made like a documentary of the thing, and this is what the clip is from?
Yeah. So it was like an episode. So it was like it's I guess like preparation into the pageant, and then the pageant itself, and there are like all these different. I think it's in Canada. It's on like Out TV, I think.
Okay.
I'm sure it's streaming somewhere. I don't know.
And last question, because I know you love her so much. So I want to know, from Dare Bear, Detox, how is your sister doing, and when was the last time you saw her?
I saw her Did I see her yesterday? I didn't see her yesterday. I saw her the day before. She lives across the street, so I see her literally every day. My mother's downstairs right now because she picked me up from the airport, and she's about to help me pack.
Aww.
I'm very uncomfortably close with my family, and I love that. And Heather's going on this vacation with me, so I'll be seeing her in a couple hours, and then you'll have a lot of content with my sister and I coming up very soon. And I can't. I'm gonna start crying talking about it, and I cry every time I talk about her. She's like, I could not be who I am without her. And same. And it was like this weird,
Oh my God, I love that.
this weird, bizarre connection that we have. And we're so fucking lucky to have each other. And I don't know what I would do in the world. What I would do without her.
I love that though. I love that so much. This is the only reason I want to have kids, so I can have, because I want two human beings who are mine to have that. The relationship and the love with your family. I admire that shit so much.
And
I
it's
think
hard,
it's so
and it takes work, you know, and it's important work to do, because a lot of us aren't able, especially people in our community, aren't able to have that kind of connection. With your siblings or with your parents or anything. And Heather always had my back and was always my rock and was always so supportive.
You're gonna make me cry. Oh my God, why am I crying? Oh my God.
I'm very lucky, and it is not lost on me how privileged I am because of that. And that because a lot of people don't have that ability. And that's why chosen family is so important to us. And you know, my chosen family is so important to me too, because obviously, you know me, I have a ton of my own chosen family, but they're also like, my family comes, it's a package deal with all of us. Like, you fuck with us, you stuck with us.
You know, literally, I'm not even like saying, like, making this shit up. This morning, literally, I woke up and I looked on my phone, and then, like, out of sleep, and like the first notification, because I don't remember, I have Bob's birthday, I think his birthday's tomorrow, and I literally started in my bed, like, welling up with tears. I was like, oh my God, I love him so much, and you know, he's had such a tough year.
I know.
With his like mom and everything.
I know. I know.
What the fuck? And I was like, I can't wait to call him tomorrow for his birthday. And now, you know, because chosen family is just so lovely.
I know. And I've
not me crying on the podcast about
I know.
Bob.
It's so gross. But fucking Bob, we love you. I'm so like,
we do love
I'm
Bob.
so beyond. I've always loved Bob, but I'm so beyond proud of, especially this past year that he's had, and then especially to have such a rough year personally too, has been it's just been inspirational to watch him with, you know, him deal with everything with such grace. Oh my God, what's wrong with us?
It's going on. We can't end the podcast like this. Oh my God.
I'm like sobbing. I have snot bubbles. I need a tissue.
I know. No, my shirt is a mess. My thick icon shirt. I just cried on it.
Oh my God! People are gonna make this a fucking. They're gonna make this like some stupid meme. I have to go blow my nose. Hold on. Oh, thank God! Wait, there's a napkin here. I'm like dripping snot.
Oh my God. I was sweating too. I'm sweating and crying. This is too much.
Fuck you, Bob.
Fuck you, Bob.
Girl, fuck your birthday, bitch.
There's too much estrogen on this call. I love you so much. Thank you for taking the time and doing this episode here. You know, you are what all of our sisters that we have on there, y'all are our honorary siblings. Anytime we tour together, anytime I'm around you, I always feel the love, and I feel the genuine love and from you all the time. And I just love you so much. I'm happy we were able to have this combo.
Love you so much, Monet. Forever and always. You are my heart and soul. Don't make me cry again.
And we gotta go on a vacation together. We're doing a vacation together at some point.
We must go fuck it up. I don't know what it is, but let's text after this and then figure out those dates if you can do it.
Yeah. So have fun I can't wait to see the looks and have a good time in the UK, girl, in London.
Thank you. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
I'm so jealous.
Hopefully I die. No.
Okay, I love you, Dee.
I love you. Mwah.